In this session, we will learn more about Scratch. Let's see different components of Scratch window. Sprite. Sprite is an object or a graphical character that you see on the Scratch stage. Stage. It is the main working area to draw pictures or perform actions. Sprite list. It is located below the stage and displays the thumbnail of all the sprites that we have selected. Blocks palette. Blocks palette contain various predefined blocks that are used to perform specific tasks. Script area is a place where we pick and drop the blocks to create a script. Stage icons are present at the left of the sprite list. Clicking on this button will add a backdrop tabs in the place of costumes tab. Cursor control tools. Cursor control tools are located at the top of Scratch window. There are 4 different types of cursor control tools. First is duplicate. This option creates the duplicate copy of the selected sprite. When you select this option, you will get a stamp-like symbol in place of mouse pointer. You can just click on the sprite which is selected and just click. You will find a duplicate copy of a sprite. Look at the sprite list. One more cat sprite is added over here. Second cursor control tool is delete. When you select this tool, your mouse pointer will get changed to scissor symbol. When you will click this scissor onto the sprite will get deleted from the stage. Third cursor tool is grow. Click on this tool. Your mouse pointer will get changed to 4-headed arrow with an outward direction. Now place the pointer on the sprite and click on it. Size of the sprite will increase. Fourth cursor tool is shrink. When you select the shrink button, the mouse pointer will get changed to 4-headed arrow with an inward direction. Place the pointer onto the sprite and click on it. The size of the sprite will decrease. Block help. Selecting the block help button will change the mouse pointer into the question mark symbol. When you click on any block in the blocks palette, a pop-up window appears that shows quick tip for a specified block. If you want to delete the original sprite and if you want to add a new sprite, then you can just select this delete option and click on the sprite. Sprite will get deleted. Adding new sprite. Click on choose sprite from library. Sprite library will get open. Select a desired sprite and click on OK button. That sprite will appear on the stage. Paint a new sprite. Clicking on this button will open the paint editor window where you can draw a new sprite. Let's draw a sprite. Choose a color. To fill with color, you can fill a color inside it. See, I have drawn a sprite of smile. Now click into the scripts pane again. You can just move this sprite and change the location. Upload sprite from file. If you have already stored a sprite into your computer, you can upload that file from the sprite. Click on upload sprite from file. Select a sprite which is already stored into your computer and click on open button. Selected sprite will appear on the screen. Now just select the shrink button and decrease the size of the sprite. Or change the location of the sprite by selecting and dragging it. New sprite from camera. This option opens the web camera for your system. It allows us to click an image and use it as a sprite. Now let's do one small coding for changing the color of the sprite. Click on the file new. I'm not saving this. Just click on don't save. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Computer World. If you have not subscribed my channel, then please click on the subscribe button so that you will get the latest video notifications of my channel. So just select the events block and drag this when flag is clicked button. After this, we are going to choose a loop. From the controls, you have to select forever loop, because when I'll click on this flag, green color flag, this sprite will start changing the color, and when I'll click on the stop button, then this sprite will stop changing the color. For this, I'm taking this forever loop. Now into the forever, we'll go into the looks. We'll take change color effect block, change color effect by 25. Then just click on this flag button. Look at this children. It's changing the color. It is changing color so fast, right? So I'll just give a wait in between. So I'll click on the stop button. And now from the controls, we'll take wait for 1 second control, so that it will change color slowly. It will wait for 1 second and then it will change the color. Again, I'm clicking on the green color flag. See, it is taking wait for 1 second and then it is changing the color now. Now I'll just stop this execution. Let us see how sprite changing the location randomly. For this, what you have to do, you have to take a glide. Okay, just go into the motions and choose this glide block. Glide, will take a glide for 1 second. You have to set a x coordinate and y coordinate. Glide 1 second to x0, y0 is there. So we'll just change it. In place of x, we want random number, and in place of y also we want random number. So which random numbers you want, that you are going to specify. For this, I'm just changing this x coordinate. I'll choose a pick random number option. See here in the operators, you'll get this pick random number. So I'm taking this pick random number from 1 to, I'll say pick random number minus 200 to plus 200. Now same for y. Again you are going to change the y coordinate. So I'll pick a random number from -100 to +100. And I'll just take one more control, that is a stamp, so that it will create a duplicate copy. Okay, so you have a stamp button that you can take, so that you will find a multiple. Into the pen you will get stamp. Just take a stamp block so that it will create a stamp of this sprite. Just click on the run button now. See? It is taking a random number, moving on the screen. It is changing color also, and it is giving a stamp. Now children, what you will do, it is going slow. So what you will do, I'll just click on the stop button and I'll just remove this weight now. I don't want to make it weight. So I'll just remove this weight. I'll just bring it here again. And I will put this block again into the forever loop and I'll run this. Now see, it is running fast. Random number it is selecting. Okay. Is it interesting, students? I hope you all are enjoying. Let's see the another coding. In this we'll see how to change the backdrop of the sprite and how to move the sprite on the stage. Let us click on the stage backdrop. Choose a backdrop from library option. You'll get different backgrounds. I'm selecting this desert background and click on OK button. The desert background will get open in front of you. Now children, what you have to do, you have to select the sprite now. Select the sprite, cat sprite. Into the cat sprite, you are getting a costumes tab. Look here. This is the script tab, second is costume and third is sounds tab. Select costumes tab. Here two costumes are there for this sprite. These two costumes you can use. How to use these costumes, that I'm going to tell you. Just click on the scripts now. We are going to write a script for this sprite to do the movement on the stage. So we'll first take our control, that is events. When flag is clicked, when you are going to click on the flag, it should get run. Okay, I'll just zoom the screen for you. When flag is clicked, again move forever till I'm not clicking on the stop button. Move 10 steps, motion, go into the motion block and select move 10 steps. Select next costumes from this looks block. We'll run this. We'll see what is happening. See, it is going. You can see that it is not turning when it touches the edge of the stage. So I'll just click on the stop button. If you want to take a turn when it is touching the edge, for this you have to select a rotation style. Go into the motion and drag this control if on edge bounce. Now see what is happening. When it is touching the edge, it is bouncing. But again, you'll find that it is flipped when it is bouncing. We don't want that. So for this, you have to set the rotation style. So set rotation style block is there. From left to right. We'll take left to right. Now see what is happening. Now it is moving correctly. Right, children? So in this program we have seen how to change the backdrop of this stage. After that we have seen how to change the costume, how to give the movement, and we have also seen this if on edge, bounce and set rotation styles. So let's move ahead to the next coding. In this we'll see how to create multiple script for one project. First we will delete this cat sprite. We'll make stage empty. Click on the stage backdrop. Choose backdrop from library and select spotlight stage background. Click on OK. Now add a sprite by clicking on choose a sprite from library button. Select a people category and choose this Cassie dance sprite. Click on OK button. We'll just decrease the size of this sprite by clicking on the shrink button. Just move the sprite in the center. Now we are going to write down the script for the both, for backdrop also and for this Cassie dance also. Okay, so choose this backdrop again. Select the backdrop. Click on this events when flag is clicked. Choose a control loop, that is forever loop I am going to select from the controls. Now into the looks I am going to select change color effect by 25. So this is my coding for the stage. Now just run this coding and see what's happening. See, backdrop color is changing. Okay, stop this. Now we'll select the Cassie dance sprite and we'll do coding for this. So before doing a coding, children, look at this costumes tab. This Cassie dance sprite is having 4 costumes. Okay, these are costume means what? Costume is changing the hand and the leg position. Okay, see. So now we'll do coding for this. Select scripts tab. Events, go to the events block, select when flag is clicked. Use a control forever. I'll just drag this forever control. Now go into the looks and select next costume. So next costume will change the hand and the leg position of the sprite. Okay, that I have shown you. Now let's see what's happening. I'll just run this. See? Okay, I'll just stop this. Now I'll show you how to add a sound into this. Okay, so again go to the events, select when flag is clicked. Use a forever loop. Go into the sounds block category and choose set instrument to. Click on this arrow and select the instrument which you want. Suppose I want this 21 number, that is synth pad. Click on this. After this I am going to select the play drum block. Play drum for side stick. We'll select, and bits also you can change as per your choice. I'm just making here 0.2 bits. Again I'll just drag this play drum. I'm selecting this now 7th number and I'm keeping this 25 bits is 0.25 bits. Again I'm choosing this play drum and I'm selecting number 4 now. Let's select this play drum again and change it to number 9. It is claves. Play drum. You can add multiple play drums and you can change this play drum bass as per your choice. Now just run this. We'll see the output. I hope you liked today's session. If you want to see more videos related to Scratch, subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.